Hi everybody, Thyworm here, and I welcome you to the 24th episode of my Skyrim Mods series, in which we will discuss a few new dungeons. Like I've said before, there is no such thing as too many dungeons. The first mod is a ruined dungeon near Riverwood by Miaxi. Just across the river from Riverwood, you can find a small hatch that leads to a medium-sized dungeon. Inside you'll be swarmed with necromancers and spiders, so be warned, Pinky had quite a tough time staying alive. Halfway through the dungeon awaits a pleasant surprise. Not in the form of a weapon or other goodie, no, in a necromancer's chamber you will find a letter. A particularly well written letter, I might add, which describes a tale of two treasure hunters who wish to acquire Azura's star. An artifact invaluable to necromancers, of course. It provides the dungeon with some lore, and it also makes the enemies inside a little bit more interesting. This dungeon is pretty challenging. It can be compared with the tougher version of Nordic ruins, the ones that are located far away from villages. The reward, however, is definitely worth it. The second dungeon I wanted to discuss is the 3-guard Barrow by Juhantero68. This mod is considerably bigger than the previous one. 3-guard Barrow is also located near Riverwood. It's northwest of the Standing Stones, which you pass as you escape Helgen. This dungeon consists of 3 layers, and the final section is guarded by 3 Draugr overlords, hence its name. The dungeon has some impressive architecture, such as a cylindrical area with many walkways in it. Besides a lot of Draugr to slay, this dungeon also offers a few pretty challenging puzzles. Most doors are opened by either hidden levers or by puzzles. It took me around half an hour to clear this dungeon. Furthermore, you'll find quite a lot of traps, and all in all, this dungeon can easily be compared to a vanilla crypt. The third dungeon I have for you is a really special one, especially if you don't like to fast travel by map. I'm talking about Hrothgar Alternative Cave Route by AncientKane. This mod offers a great alternative to the 7000 steps, which you really don't want to climb more than once during a playthrough. What Hrothgar Alternative Cave Route does is pretty obvious from the description, but for those who didn't get that, it offers an alternative route to Hrothgar, through a cave. Inside that cave you will find vampires and their admirers. If you look hard enough, you will even find a vampire grouping. If you start right out with the main quest like Pinky has and need to get to Hrothgar at level 6, this dungeon is pretty tough. The vampires are really nasty, and also their admirers are formidable opponents. Besides enemies, this dungeon offers an awesome main chamber and obviously still a lot of climbing. But it only took me 15 minutes to reach the summit, and those 15 minutes include fighting, exploring and drinking a lot of potions. It can be done much faster, I think. The exit of the dungeon puts you fairly close to Hrothgar, as you can see. Please endorse these mods if you fancy them, and subscribe to the channel for future content. I will see you soon. Goodbye.